Hello, Miss Koth here. Really important. Family of sixth graders. There are currently 10 sixth grade students that are in Alamosa Online School, sixth grade. And it's challenging. Some of the students have spent a while in online school and are feeling a lot more comfortable with the work and with the program, and are mostly able to stay on top of things on their own. Many of the students still are trying to become comfortable with online school, but regardless of any of that, they are all still sixth graders. They are young, and if they were at school in a sixth grade classroom or sixth grade classrooms, they would have a lot of support from their teachers and from all of the other adults in the building. They just came from fifth grade, where they had a lot of structure all day long. Never did they have to decide what they were going to work on next. If they had choices, it was choices that were given to them by their teachers. They weren't given a building, a classroom, a space, and told, go in and do all your work. So I just want to make sure that everyone's on the same page. With online school, we are asking these students to do all of their work themselves. We are asking them to do all their work themselves. And that's a lot. We just had a 4-day weekend. I didn't even get all my own personal work done. And I'm sure that you can relate. So it makes sense that a lot of the students are struggling with their classes right now, because they need to go into every class every day. They should be spending about an hour on each class, and they need to be reading instructions. They also have the option to have a page read to them. And if you or they don't know how to turn on the text to speech to have the pages read to them, I need you to let me know. I need them to reach out to me so I can help with that. But there are some students who have been stuck on the same activity because they didn't read the instructions clearly, or they didn't understand the instructions, but rather than reaching out for help, they just moved on to something else. It's now almost the end of February. For students who started at the beginning of this semester and weren't online last semester, it has still been almost a full quarter. Okay, next month will be the end of the third quarter, and many of these students are failing. Now, I am a big believer that grades are not the best reflection of students' ability. However, grades are generally a reflection of their effort. So the grades that you see in PowerSchool right now, they are a reflection of your child's effort. And so to encourage them, you can remind them, yes, we know your ability is so much greater than the effort that I'm seeing by these grades. And a 0% or a 5% or a 10% or a 20% or a 37% or an 80%, that is a scale of, I haven't been doing the work I'm supposed to be doing at all. I'm doing a little bit, but not enough. I am trying, and I'm getting pretty close to being caught up, or I'm pretty much caught up on my work. So if you look at that as the measure, where 0% means that your student has most likely not spent much time in that subject, and they're not staying caught up on their classes. And then anything above, I'd say anything above 75% means that they're probably doing okay in that class. They're caught up and they're paying attention to the work that they're doing. So if you are watching this or listening to this and you're thinking, my student's fine, I am here to tell you that of my 10 sixth graders, there is not a single one who I can say in all of their classes they are fine. So I am talking to you about your child. They need you to sit down to look at each class. You need to be aware of what they're up against. They need devoted time every day to work on their classes. And if you ask them if they've done their work, you're going to have to be more specific than that. So for those of you that did meet with me already for parent conferences, we were able to talk about that. If you go to Google Classroom, you go to the classwork tab, you'll see a checklist there. That's a really good way to have the specific questions. Give them something during the day or whatever time of day that they're doing their work. They need something specific to a timer, a checklist, phone away, something. So I am reaching out to you, parents of sixth graders. Pretty please, take some time. Sit down, look at their work with them. Okay, your student needs your help. Your student is struggling in one or all of their subjects. And they need to get caught up so that they don't feel so stressed. And then it's going to be very manageable. Students who are caught up, they can work on, really, students who are already caught up can work on 2 classes a day for an hour each. And they can work on extra learning activities. Students who are not caught up need to be spending at least an hour on all 5 of their classes, plus fast forward, plus class, plus math skill groups. And that's a long day. It's a lot. So let's try to get them caught up so that it is a lot more manageable. Reach out. Let me know what I can do to help you. But please, 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 I need your help. These 6th graders are not at a place developmentally where they are ready to do everything on their own. They need accountability from us. Thank you.